Hi, this is Mr. Wilkins, your math guru, and today we're going to go over how to solve a radical equation. So a radical equation is just an equation where your variable is inside of a radical. And our equation that we have is the cube root of 2x minus 3 equals 5. So anytime you're solving a radical equation, the first thing you want to make sure you do is that the radical is isolated. So there's no multiplication out front or no addition and subtraction outside of your radical. And if we look at our equation, we don't have that. We have nothing on the same side as our cube root. So it's already isolated for us. So all we're going to do is we're going to start by cubing both sides. What that's going to do is that's going to cancel out our cube root. So I cube both sides. Okay? So the cube root and the cube cancel out, leaving us with 2x minus 3 on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, 5 to the third, or 5 cubed, is 125. So now what we're left with is a two-step equation. For our two-step equation, all we need to do is we add 3 to both sides. We get 2x equals 128. We just have one step remaining, and we divide by 2. We cancel out the 2's. We're just left with x equals 2 goes into 128 64 times. Now it's usually a pretty good idea that once you get your answer with radical equations is to plug your answer back in just to make sure it works and we don't end up with an extraneous solution. So an extraneous solution is going through the process of solving, getting an answer, but when you plug it back in, it doesn't make a true statement. So it's not an actual solution. So if I plug 64 back in to our original equation, that's cube root of 2 times 64 minus 3 equals 5. So when I evaluate the left-hand side, it should end up giving me a true statement. Should end up being 5. Okay? So 2 times 64 is 128. 128 minus 3 is 125. And the cube root of 125 is 5. So it checks out. That means 64 is definitely our correct solution. Thank you for joining me today.